You know the feeling. You step up to the tee, make contact, and watch your ball balloon weakly into the right trees. But it doesn't have to be that way. Let's get you hitting absolute rockets, perfectly straight down the middle. This diagram shows the only two factors that create a slice. Your swing path is cutting across the ball from the outside to the inside, and your club face is open relative to that path at impact. Most players try to compensate by aiming further left, but rotating your stance actually forces your swing path even further out to in, which adds more spin and makes the curve wider. To stop the curve, we have to change the underlying mechanics. By rebuilding your setup, reprogramming your path, and applying pro equipment hacks, we can eliminate slice physics from your swing entirely. Step 1 is adjusting your grip strength. In golf, strength doesn't mean how tightly you squeeze. It refers to how far your hands are rotated around the handle. Look down at your lead hand. That's the left hand for righties. Rotate it over until you can clearly see 3 knuckles. As a secondary check, make sure the V shapes formed by your thumbs and index fingers are pointing toward your trail shoulder. Next, check your ball position, just inside your lead heel. Align your shoulders and feet parallel to the target line, not open to the left. This structurally strong grip acts as a physical safeguard. It positions your hands to naturally close the club face as you swing, so you don't have to work to square the face at impact. We need to control the face early, because the slice is often baked in during the first few feet of the backswing. As you take the club back, actively bow your lead wrist. You want to feel the back of that hand arching away from your body. This bowed wrist forces the club face to point down toward the ground, which physically prevents the club from fanning open to the sky. When you keep the face angled down in the takeaway, returning to a square face at contact becomes nearly automatic. Now for the swing path. To block the over-the-top move that causes the slice, we're going to use a physical barrier. Take your driver head cover and place it about 4 inches outside the ball, positioned slightly forward toward the target. Your only goal for this drill is to strike the golf ball without touching that head cover. To miss the cover, your hands must drop the club into the slot on the downswing, forcing it to approach the ball from the inside. Mastering this drill physically restricts an out-to-in path, neutralizing the side spin that forces the ball to the right. The final piece of the swing is the release. We'll use the logo drill to monitor your face control through the impact zone. As you swing through the ball, actively force your trail forearm over your lead forearm. By the time your hands reach waist height in the follow-through, the logo on your glove should point directly at the ground, not the sky. Focus on rotating the forearms, not flicking the wrists. A wrist-only release creates erratic contact and makes it much harder to time your shots. This strong forearm crossover completely neutralizes an open face, turning that glancing, weak energy into powerful, forward-driving momentum. To finish the calibration, we can use your gear as a mechanical safety net. If you have an adjustable driver, set the hosel to D or draw. This shifts the weighting to help the toe of the club release faster through impact. You can also use foot spray to audit your strike. Spray the face and hit a few balls. You'll likely see the marks are concentrated toward the heel. Stand slightly further away to promote a strike slightly toward the toe. This creates a gear effect that naturally induces right-to-left draw spin. These equipment hacks act as an insurance policy, fighting the curve even when your swing mechanics aren't perfect. Now, combine those elements, the strong grip, the bowed takeaway, the inside path, and the rotating forearms into one fluid thought. When you sequence these steps correctly, the reward is a full, fluid swing that produces a penetrating right-to-left draw. Don't worry if your first few shots hook left or push straight right. A straight push means your path is finally correct, and a hook means you're closing the face. Both prove that your slice mechanics are dead. Groove these steps at 70% speed until the feeling becomes natural, and you'll permanently leave your slice in the past.